So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make another drawing. And this time we'll recreate the model we described in the drawing T1.01.005. And it's quite a lot like the last one. So we'll start off by creating a sketch. I will make a 2D sketch and I will choose front plane. I could of course do this with extruded boss bases and put like a pancake method, but I don't really like that. So I will just make a revolve at this time. And like before, I will start with a center line. Let's make it vertical. Great. And let's create the general outline of the part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 lines. We'll close off the contour as well. This is great. And do bear in mind that I'm leaving it as a solid because I want to do this M5 thing afterwards. And this is of course a thread, and we'll do this with another tool called Hole Wizard. But just wait, we'll get there in time. And this looks great. We already have these as coincident, so they are connected to Origo. Great. And let's get going with Smart Dimension. I will start with this one, and the outer diameter should be 14. And as you can see, it simply changes size. This is great. And let's do the other one. And after, once again, I will push the line, and afterwards the center line. I will say this needs to be 10. Great. And this distance between those parts is supposed to be 10. And the entire length should be 25. And this bothers me quite a lot. As you can see, I have the center line, it wasn't long enough. So it puts up, it's just like this blue blob here. And I could just move it upwards. I really like having the center line free. It makes it a lot easier to make another dimension if I would ever need one. Okay, well that's great. We'll exit the sketch and I will push this button, not this one. It will destroy the sketch. It will delete it. I will push this one. Great. And now I will head into features and I will once again pick Revolve boss base. And as you can see, the line is picked automatically as an axis of revolution. This is what I want. Great. And when I want it to be spun around for 360 degrees, this is great. And I will just simply push OK. Great. And I will once again add the fillet. I will do this since we can't really create a sharp corner. 0.3 millimeters. I will put it down here. And this is perhaps a really bad measurement, 0.3. Since, if I'm not mistaken, most of the inserts available on lathe is 0.2 or 0.5. But it's perfectly possible to make 0.2 with a 0.3 with a 0.2 insert. But it's a bit unnecessary. Anyhow, let's add the chamfer as well. Chamfer. It needs to be 1 millimeter. I'll push this one, and it should be 15 degrees. And this seems to be in the right direction. Great. I will push OK. And now for the big finale. We need to make a thread through the entire thing. And I will pick this tool, Hole Wizard. And this is baffling for many students. This is put into two parts. This is the type and this is the position. And normally we start by picking a position. And here it says select the face or the hole. We need to create where do we wish to have them. And we will not push 3D sketch. We'll simply push the face on which we intend to drill. And this will be the upper one. And all of a sudden, as you can see, the point is selected as a tool. And I could just put in a point somewhere. I will add it somewhere here. And since there's a center line going straight through the thread, we can deduct that it's supposed to be in the middle. So I will push the point itself, and I will press down Control, and I will say it should be concentric, and thus it gets transported straight into the middle, and this is what we want. So we have a location for our drill. Great. And now we did need to decide which kind of hole do we want, so we'll go to type. And there are several kinds here. We could count the bores, count the sinks, normal holes, but this time we want to have a straight tap because we need a thread. So we'll push this one. And to make it a bit more international, I will put the standard ISO, International Standard Organization. And I will make a tapped hole. And what kind of size do I need? I need an M5. So I picked M5, and in the end condition I will say up to next. This is great. Then I would go straight through it. And I will pick this one, cosmetic thread with the thread call out. Why? This will be evident once we start to make drawings out of this. Okay, great. Then we'll push OK. And voila. We have the correct size of our model. And once again, we need to pick a material. We'll right click, edit material. We'll head into deep materials, and this time we want to go to copper alloys. And we want to have this one. And I will simply push apply. Great. And now I should add descriptions of such things. So I will click to File, Properties, and I will add the description. And this time it will be called Styrpig. And for the finish, I will say none. And the material, once again, I will connect it. And now it's connected to the whatever I'm picking in the model itself. And finally, the weight. I will connect this to mass, and I will add a G at the end for grams. And that's it. We made our second part. Thanks a lot for watching, and if you enjoy it, please do spread it.